Hi, everyone.
Hi, we're Shadowfield.
Hey, Tony is trimming brisket tonight.
Oh, that's what we wanted to know. I asked him. I said, we want to know what you're doing tonight.
Yeah, Tony is doing brisket. He's got some competitions this weekend.
I need
think
to
he's got
come
a
over.
double.
I need to come over and taste the brisket.
You don't eat brisket, though.
I would to help Tony out. I'd go. It probably needs a little bit more sweet, a little bit more
I think he's
sour,
getting it.
a little
He's
bit
trimming
more.
it, getting it ready for the competition.
Oh.
Not trimming it, getting it ready to cook
To eat?
to have you come over and eat it.
I see.
So I don't think that's what's going to happen. Hey, please sign in. Let us know that you're with us, and
And tell us what you're doing tonight.
yeah, we'd like to know what you're doing. Heather just got here.
I know.
All dressed up from work.
I had dinner out at Main Street Social in the middle of Libertyville.
Main
Very
Street.
near Mickey Finn's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just came from there.
Some people said we should have played at Mickey Finn's, but
You know him, don't you, Brian Grano?
I used to when I was known as Tom, but now that I'm known as
Tomas. Yeah.
Tomas the Imposter.
You're undercover. You're undercover.
Yeah,
Thomas.
I lost a lot of friends that way, or Facebook friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
found a few.
we could play at Mickey Finn's. I'd find a way. I'd call him
Yeah.
up. I'd call Brian up.
But it's another local show, which we've got enough local shows right now for this year.
Yep.
Plenty.
When's our next local show?
You and I are doing
Something on June 3rd.
something on June 3rd with
An
another
intimate concert. Yes.
yeah, with another
A duo.
duo,
Yep.
and it's just gonna be like a guitar or mandolin or something like that, something
Yep.
really easy. And then on the 10th, we're gonna be at Pollyanna.
Pollyanna Brewing Company. Yep.
And
245 Main Street.
That's a Friday, and
That'd be perfect. That's a perfect night to go out. Because if you had big plans on Saturday, then you don't have to worry about it because it's a Friday night.
what time does the music start?
It's going to start at 7, and then we go on at 8:30.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll be like running some sound or something like that from 7 to 8:30,
Yep.
and that'll give me time to tune all the instruments.
How many instruments are you going to have out that night, you think?
I don't know.
How many instruments do you play? Do you even know?
I don't know.
Can you
I
imagine?
bought some that I never played, and I don't have a pickup in the Mandocello yet, so that'd be pretty tough to do.
Now, why am I sitting up so straight and you're slouching? Did anybody teach you about slouching? You're not supposed to slouch.
I think your chair is higher than mine.
But leave it there.
You have to
I like
lower
that.
it down. Lower it down. So what's everybody doing? So Tony, you're trimming brisket. What else is everybody doing? Right in the comments there. I still haven't figured out in OBS how to get the comments back here. You're like giving away all kinds of things.
I know. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what's happened since last week.
It's a clue. What do you guys think that means? It's like a little clue. Come on. You can be creative.
Okay.
What does that mean? Please
All right.
come home.
That's what Aiden is saying right now.
Yeah, get home. You're embarrassing me, mother.
Yeah, so
That doesn't matter anymore, though.
so her son Aiden is home now.
Yep, my son
college.
Aiden's home. Yep.
And sorry about last week. Apparently, we must have messed up, or I must have messed up on posting the link and stuff like that. Because I was trying, I forgot to create it in OBS.
Right.
So I tried to create it at work, and then
Nobody
I
knows
added-
what OBS is.
OBS is the software that we use in order to do live streaming. It's hooked up with our YouTube account. Hopefully everything sounds good tonight. I hope
We have a
Tony,
new
let
mic.
me know if we sound okay. Yeah, we have a
We have a new mic.
new mic and got some compressors and stuff like that happening, and
It's so sophisticated here. I hardly recognize
it gets better. And every time we do this, it gets a little bit better, I think.
Yeah. soon, sometimes you see these people with the gigantic microphone in front of them when they're doing this kind of stuff.
Well, you have to have the Shure SM7B, which is the radio announcer microphone.
Have you ever wanted to be a radio announcer?
So you have the, "Hi, this is Tom, up close and personal."
Oh, gee.
Yeah, you get that really close thing that drives people insane.
Yeah.
But anyway, this week we did a lot of video work
Yes, we did.
because the weekend before we started shooting all the outside stuff because it was nice and rainy, and the next song has a lot of rain in it.
Yeah, which of you do you think likes rain and clouds? Just guess. Just guess. So it was so rainy and so cold. But you don't like it that cold though. But it was rainy and cold for
If it was like 60,
4 weeks.
65 to 70,
Yeah.
and kind of an always overcast, that just touches,
You should live in
it
Seattle.
touches my Irish heart.
Yeah. You really should you really should live in a different place.
Yeah, I
Different
should.
place and time.
Don't let go of the mouse. You're going to touch something and it's all going to disappear. So
You see, this lack of faith.
I
Okay,
have
so
total
I am a
confidence in you.
professional. I'm a professional. I have abilities that are corporate kind of things. I can work with technology.
okay.
All right, so
So
what's everyone been doing? Who's online? So we got
well,
Tony.
We got Tony.
Do we
Tony's
have
the only
Mike?
person.
Mike,
I don't know.
Mike Hamburg?
Leave the mouse alone. Don't even
tell
look
us
at the
that you're
mouse.
there. Tell us that you're there.
Yeah, tell us that you're there, and we're going to continue on with saying what's going on. We won't make this
Okay,
really
so
drawn out and long.
so this is Monday night in the studio,
Yep.
and we are Shadowfields. So
And
people don't
last
know.
week after we got off the thing, we worked out some more stuff with video. I
Yes,
think we
we
did a
did.
little bit of video editing and
Yep.
something.
I did a
and
lot
started-
of content creation for you last week.
And we started pulling that in. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you did a bunch of video stuff, and I did some video stuff on my way to work. Some people that drive out to Upstaging and Sycamore will recognize some of the streets and things like that
Oh, that's
that are
cool.
part of it. And
That's very cool.
then Friday night we had Gary in,
Oh yeah, Gary.
and we're going to show you a little clip of that.
We are
Yeah,
really.
we're going to show you just a little tiny clip of how it went with Gary.
We don't ever do that. This is special.
Yeah, we'll see if it goes right. I hope I got this right because I don't never do this before. But
I don't never.
I don't know never do this.
I
before.
don't know. Never do. Try say that again.
Mama. I don't need no book learning.
Are so just ridiculous. So we are starting another video. We're almost finished with one, I guess.
Oh
for
no,
this-
no, no,
Oh no.
no.
We've just gotten the raw footage for our next song that we're going to release on the 20. I think it's the 25th of this month.
We'll see.
Oh come on,
It'll
we
come
should.
out. It'll come out whenever it comes out, which is
Yeah.
going to be. It'll be a Monday, probably the last Monday of the month.
It'll be New Music Monday.
Yeah, and I'm excited about the song because it's something different.
It is. It's very different. It's just you.
It's not just me. It's entire band thing, but it is just like Much Ado About You was. You were the only singer on that.
I mean, there's backups.
We said much
Much
ado
Ado
about
About-
it. Much ado about it.
And
much ado about.
oh,
That's not actually singing.
Oh.
There's no pitch involved there. So this time I get to do the main lead singing on this song.
and the piano playing.
And
yeah.
because that was written all on piano, and that's surprising because usually we'll write something, we'll start it on one instrument, but it'll end up being on something
Well,
else.
it'll be one of your acoustic instruments or something like that. Like
Yeah.
it's something else.
But not in this case.
Yeah, but usually I'm playing the piano. So.
Yeah. In this case, this song is me playing piano, but you are all over this song,
I know. I'm playing the flute.
and not just a flute. There's 3 flute parts going on simultaneously.
I can't wait to play that live.
Yeah, that'll be tricky. It'll be kind of
We'll
like
have to
with
get-
Gary, because Gary is always trying to figure out, okay, now what do I do? Because he'll play his parts, but they'll end up being sometimes we've had 6 violin parts in a section of a song.
Yes.
And so when we do something live, he has to pick what's the most critical and obviously you
Yes.
drop the rest. But every band does that, you know.
Yeah, it was cool. I hadn't played a violin part on a song in, gosh, in quite a long time.
The flute.
And what did I say?
You said violin.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's been a
I'm
very
now
long
playing-
time since you played the violin on songs.
I have been picking up the violin though at home. I just pick it up.
But and put it back down. Okay.
All right.
So, should we show them a little bit of this video clip?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully this is going to work. We'll see. It may be a total disaster. I don't know. I'll just turn the headphones up here so we can just hear it through a headphone feed. Okay. This is just a little tiny bit of what goes on here. To set it up, a lot of this song, the band stuff is all green screen in the studio. And typically that whole back wall that you're looking at with the guitars back there and the octave mandolin, that is all curtained off with green screen. And that's how we do all the green screen. Like on Eyes Shut, that's how we did all that.
Yep.
Have you seen Eyes Shut?
Have you seen Eyes Shut? It's a great song.
I'm very proud of that one.
Yeah, it's a really
It
great
was a
song.
lot of work. But anyway, so this one has a lot of green screen. This song is a little bit similar in feel to Only Words.
Yes.
It's a little bit similar where we're telling a story through the video.
Yeah, that's
And
definitely
you
the
won't see
case.
the story about it until it comes out. But this is a little bit of us doing this is the first part of the first section of the song. This was right when we started recording Gary. I think we did like 20 different cuts, to piece it all together. So this is the very first thing, and it kind of goes like this. Okay, I'm recording.
Just memories and a few old things. Another lonely town, another empty.
I'm not going to get too close. Same place. So,
We promised him we weren't going to get up too close to
yeah,
him.
we on Tears in a Bottle, we had so many super tight up close shots. You could see everybody's pores in their skin and stuff like that. And
I was like, "You need a facial."
really,
So
I
terrible.
did a little softening on our
Yeah.
on the look of our video for that one for Tears in a Bottle. But hey, if you're on, let us know you're on with us.
Yep.
But that was Gary from Friday night. And then
I'm sure you'll be really happy that we did that.
well, it was fun. You don't know how close you are. I've got the gimbal, and I'm holding the. This is a gimbal, and so I got the gimbal and got the camera in here,
He's
and we're
going
going
really
around
close.
and trying to get like these shots, like coming, looking down the neck and stuff like that. And then you're going, okay, I'll go over here, and you like hit him in the head accidentally. You don't realize you're that close until you're that close.
So we promised him that we weren't going to do that again, and of course that's where
We did
then
that
Tom
on the
had to do
very
it
first
time. Yeah. He
instantaneously.
totally got that.
Yeah.
He had it coming for some reason, though, I think.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, Gary, he gets the red carpet when he comes here. Tom puts out
Here we
potato
go, here we
chips
go.
and dip. And here's the thing:
No, wait.
Potato chips and dip. Hold on, potato chips and dip is one thing, but what Tom does is he has a red pepper always, and it's sliced so nicely into slices, and that's not for me. You know what I get when I come in here? A
Here.
glass of water.
You got a glass of water.
Enjoy your water, Heather. Okay, so what Gary gets? So this
It's
is
a
what I'm-
large water. It's not, but it's not a
Right,
small
right.
water.
I guess what's funny about it is that I don't think anyone's ever gotten. This started actually during COVID. I think it was Tom's enticement for people to come to the studio.
Well, we've been
We
doing
had,
it for quite a while. It's important to make sure that the guys are.
They're very
having
well
a-
taken care of.
They,
Yes.
You want them to feel that they were taken care of.
You want to have them to feel like they belong. They're
because
part of a family.
in Gary's case, he's driving a long way. He's driving from Bolingbrook
That's
to
true.
get here.
And I make him coffee, don't I?
Yes.
So I guess I treat him kind of special too.
Yeah.
Like I've never brought you coffee.
No, sometimes Starbucks, but not very often.
You know, Gary, he's special.
Yeah, and
Special.
this week on Wednesday we have Tony
Tony.
coming in. We have a rehearsal that night as well.
Yeah.
But we're just going to get one run with the green screen for Tony. On Gary's part, he hadn't listened to that song. He had been on a short vacation, and he'd been practicing a couple of the other songs, getting those ready for recording. And so he didn't realize that, oh, this was the song. And the day of, that's when I sent it out. Something I said, I'll see you tonight. We're working on scenes. And he calls me, like I'm on my way home, and he calls me. He says, I'm not ready for that song at all.
He thought it was Tears in the Bottle.
Yeah, which he already recorded that one.
Yeah.
But so I convinced him, we'll get through it. We'll just get through it.
Yeah. No,
Which
it
we
went
did.
really well. I always think that that's kind of a really cool way to like practice for the next rehearsal is to just have them record it. Because it's a learning
it's
under
abso-
pressure. So I feel like that you actually, do you feel like you learn better under pressure, or do you like actually, is it more like cramming and you're like, I don't remember?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm different than the
'Cause-
rest of them because I wrote it. So
That's true. You remember it all.
but in a lot of cases, especially with Gary and to some degree with Tony, they have no idea what I decided to use.
Right.
They played their parts, but Gary, we'll spend 4 hours recording that song with Gary because we'll be writing parts on the spot, and I'll always sing him the melodies that I want to hear him play.
I know.
which
It's
drives
kind
him
of a funny
absolutely
thing.
insane. And
You
we'll,
have like you could have like a whole violin section. Ah, ah, ah.
we work out all the things, and
Yes.
we always come up with magic by the end of it.
Yeah,
With both
yeah.
Gary and Tony.
So on this song, do you remember how many times he was like, "Oh, that part. Who was that guy who wrote that?" It's
Yeah.
just-
Well, also when we were recording, it's that we always keep the recorder going,
Yeah.
no matter what. Even if he says, "I just got to practice this," we always end up throwing it in record anyway because I'd say there's a good 10% where whatever he did just on the fly ended up being the take.
Yep. It was the take.
Yeah. And so we piece those things together, and it's been a lot of fun. And so that was Saturday. No, that was Friday night. Then Saturday, we got together in the afternoon,
Yep.
and we had it all sectioned off completely differently. You posted something on Facebook, I think, of a picture
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. It was a complete. It was some scenes of behind the scenes of scenes
I
through
haven't
the
seen
window.
it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's scenes. It's basically
Okay.
multiple scenes.
Yeah.
But it was we did a couple of static recordings, and then I did the moving around of Tom playing the piano and singing. So it's going to be a really neat song. I think it's one of your best.
Thank
It really
you.
is. It's
Thank
really
you.
great.
Thank you. It's pretty tricky. There's a lot of
How many chords?
9/8 and 11/8
oh,
parts
that's right.
in that song. There's a
Yeah.
lot of difficult timings.
That's a difficult thing for a drummer, isn't it?
It's, it's a pretty tricky thing.
11/5. Did you say?
No.
What'd you
It's
say?
11/8 and
11/8. Yeah.
and 9/8
Yeah.
are the time signatures that I was working in for all the part that Gary was playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was in 9/8, that section.
That's very cool.
And so that's what we did on Saturday afternoon. We got my parts down.
And then later in the evening, because we needed to be dark.
No, that was last night, wasn't it?
That was Saturday night when I came back from Liz's.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Saturday, then Aiden came over,
Yeah. And we did some
and
recording.
we finished up the recordings of the story, because in this video it's going to be a story. It's not going to be a lot of band footage. which we usually use a lot of band footage so you can see what people are doing. And it's mostly so that they can remember how to play their part. So Gary can watch his fingers go, oh, that's how I played that song.
Right.
But in this case, it really tells a story. The song is a story. So that's what we did.
Do you think that's
And-
kind of country? It's not really country though. It's kind of like.
I think it's
What do you
just,
think it is?
I don't know. Hopefully it's just good songwriting.
It is good songwriting.
And so we got that. And then we started discussing the next song after that, which will be, we're roping Aiden into helping us. And that will be really,
We should see if he wants to come in the studio. Sorry, I interrupted you.
it'll be really interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, he can come in the studio in July when we're,
If he doesn't come in, I'm just going to get his picture and I'm going to hold it here and we're going to ask him questions.
he did start a new business, right?
Yes, he did. Yep, he is a painter and he's at theguiltypainter.com.
TheGuiltyPainter.com.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And so we have some creative stuff going on in the family, that's for sure. But he'll be selling his paintings and prints of his paintings. And what I've found is that it's very, because there's not much you can make in music nowadays, money wise. But that's kind of
No.
opened up this
Well,
ability for artists.
Well, artists, art
like,
still
yeah.
has a medium that you have to buy. If
Yes.
you want a real original oil painting, you have to buy that. You
Mm-hmm.
can get a print or something like that if somebody's going to sell a print. Which
Right.
Prints are pretty expensive in themselves. But if you want the real thing, you got to pay for it.
That's true. Yes.
We're still trying to decide. The album is coming out in July, and we still have not decided if we're going to print CDs or not.
Should we print CDs?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us
I
know.
keep threatening to send out a mailer, and I will.
Thumbs up, a mailer, and the mailer is that
No,
or,
CD.
or no. Are you gonna put a thumbs up in the mailer,
Oh, no,
Say
I'll probably
thumbs
have
up,
some
thumb down?
questions.
like a poll question
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Because a CD is expensive to create. Because we
Yes.
always want to do them really nice. Like if you look at the last few CDs, they have, they're like a 6-fold fold out, and then a whole 12-page booklet that goes along with it as well.
Right.
And so that's pretty cool, but it's expensive. And if nobody can play a CD, I don't
know
have a
a lot
CD.
of the cars don't even have CDs
I don't have a CD
anymore.
player in my car, so I have one. I have a couple in the studio, but I already know how the songs go, so I don't really need to have
know.
that.
You already know the songs.
Yeah, I know the songs quite well. Okay, well, I think that's about it.
Yep. So I think so on the 25th we'll have New Music Monday, but we're gonna be together next Monday night on the 16th. Again, talking about what's going on in the studio. Then we have June 10. We will be at Pollyanna Brewing Company at 7:00. Please come by.
And then,
And then
in July,
on July 28th and September 22nd at
Elmhurst
Elmhurst
Brewing.
Brewing Company, and we'll be in the beer garden. So that
Yeah.
should be fun. So come out to see us and more on those shows in Chicagoland later.
and then
but,
hopefully we
that's about
can
it.
travel after that.
Yep, absolutely.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. You could still have time to post that you're online with us or whatever, but be great to know who's with us tonight. Anyway, that's it. We got work to do.
Shall we do a song next Monday?
We'll try
We can
that.
maybe do a song for you next Monday. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Hey, if you have any comments about what song you want us to do live from the studio, let us know and we'll do it.
Sounds great.
Okay?
All right, everybody. Have a great
Okay.
night. Enjoy your week. And we're Shadow Fields signing off.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye till next week. Bye-bye.